Hello guys, welcome back to another weekly outlook. If you're new, welcome. This is Pledge. I'll be going over what I'll be looking to see in the Forex market this coming week. I'd appreciate if you guys hit that subscribe button and notification bell to get notified whenever I release these videos, because I release them weekly. With that, let's get into it. So, to start off the week, we got to look at the economic calendar to see what events can catalyze or invalidate our setups. As we can see, it's going to be a busy week for the dollar. Yeah, it's going to be the busy week for the dollar. The CAD is going to be on Tuesday, and it's going to be on Tuesday and Thursday. That's when they're going to have we're going to be having news for the dollar, and the CAD is on Friday and Tuesdays. There's also the CPI release for the pound. So when taking our opportunities, we got to be looking very attentively to this. So with having this in mind, let's get into the charts and see what they have for us this coming week. So on the dollar index, right, we can see that there's heavy selling. There's heavy selling. So what we could be expecting to see this coming week, because they already took out this low. So taking this low, right, I'm expecting for them to have a retracement. If it's not a retracement, then it will be a reversal. So either way, I'm expecting for them to take a break from these heavy sells and continue to the downside, maybe to fall over here and take out this low. So it's one of the things that I'm expecting to see this coming week. For them to fall on this, yeah. So we're expecting a retracement to at least here. And we could also keep this in mind, this mitigation, right? If they don't go for the full retracement to this OB, to this sort of block, right? It's going to be very unlikely. But then it's something of which they can still do. But then what I'm expecting for this coming week is something like this. Then price to start falling off on the dollar index. So that's what I'll be having my attention on this coming week on the dollar index. With having this in mind, let's take a look at what euro and the pound are telling us. On the euro last week, I was expecting a retracement, which they didn't give, but then it's fine. This coming week, there was an order block here, of which they gave a reaction, but then still continued to the upside. So we could be expecting them to come and take out this high. It's something of which I have to I have my attention on the euro. So another thing that we could be expecting them to retrace to is this mitigation area. So I could be expecting the market to come, right, fall here, then continue to the upside, or they could actually open up, then for them to retrace and give us a similar reaction to go on and take out these highs, right? So as another thing of which could happen, those are my two scenarios of which I'm expecting to see on the euro. Let's see what the pound have for us. So on the pound, right, they took out this high, right, to give us this. It was a liquidity taken, and now I'm hoping for them. I'm looking for to see a mitigation to this area, right, or at least also here. I'm also expecting between this area and also have this fair value gap, right, of which they can come and test. So it could potentially be a solid week for these pairs, for the euro and the pound. It could actually be a solid week, but then we'll just have to see if they open up by taking liquidity, right, then start falling to this area, or they retrace, right, to go to the upside. One of the two is what I'd be looking to see this coming week on the pound. So it's potentially looking up to be potentially be a good week for the euro and the pound. So we'll just have to see, and bear in mind we have CPI for the pound on Wednesday or Tuesday. So it's something that we should keep in mind for this coming week when trading for the pound dollar. So those are my ideas on what I'd be expecting to see this coming week. The dollar pound, right? I could actually be expecting to see something like this. I'm still expecting to see something like this. They took out this low, which is from the week before the previous week. So what we could actually be expecting for them to do this coming week is the same thing I was expecting or looking forward to see the previous week, is for them to come and test these areas, for them to further sell off, of which is in alignment with the DXY. So it's something of which we could actually be looking to see as well as take out this liquidity, right? Something of which has my attention. So this coming week, having NFP and CPI out of the way could actually potentially be a good week for these pairs. So those are my that's my idea on what I'm looking to see on the dollar CAD. Last week, EurCad gave us a good reaction here for push, and it was a nice trade. So this coming week, right, I'm expecting them to, because the markets can always impulse, right? Impulse and impulse forever and ever. That's not something of which they do. So this coming week, I'm actually expecting to see them fall on this OB to at least come to this area, right? At least to this area. So that's what I'm expecting to see, or they could actually decide to mitigate here instead for something like this, right? Then fall on this OB. So that's what we could potentially be looking to see this coming week on EurCad. And it's also promising to be a solid week for EurCad as well. If they take out the previous week high to follow on this OB, that's a trade I'd be looking to get into, to at least this mitigation or this one. So as we can see, the previous week as well respected this mitigation. So something of which I'm potentially looking to see this coming week. On gold, right? We had this mitigation on this break of structure. So it's still something of which has my interest to see, depending on how it plays out, right? I could actually be expecting them to come, take out this low, right? And fall properly on this mitigation for further push to the upside. It's pretty clear that the gold is bullish, so we'll just have to see. That's what I'm expecting to see on gold this coming week. So with that, those are my ideas on what I'd be looking for this coming week. I'd appreciate if you guys hit that like button and subscribe button. And if you see this video helping somebody else, feel free to share it. With that one, guys, till the next one. Peace.